Oh man, that's hot. Well folks, you guessed it. We are in the middle of another extremely hot Arizona summer, and that means my pool pole is scorching hot. And grabbing that after sitting in my truck, even between pools, really burns your hands. So in this episode of Pool School, I am gonna show you how to make something that will not only protect your hands from that scorching hot pole, but it'll also protect your pole from sitting out in the sun and not get damaged. So what do you say we jump right in? Alrighty, before we get started, I want to thank you once again for watching this video. Remind you to like it if you do. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Please share my channel with everyone you know who owns a pool so that they too can save a ton of money servicing their pool themselves. Also, don't forget to check out my membership website, poolschooler.com. It'll come across the middle of the screen right here, poolschooler.com. It is full of more exclusive members-only content that will help you save even more servicing your pool yourself. Alrighty, so like I said, there's a couple problems with doing pool service in the summertime in Arizona. One of those is the extreme heat. It's brutal, and that can, when you're driving around between pools, it can really heat up your pole, especially if you have a metal pole. Some of them are, I know that some are made out of carbon fiber. Super expensive. I'm not into spending a ton of money on a pole. I want a pole that's durable, and more on that later in another video. But anyway, one of the problems that I have is between pools, that pole gets really hot. And when you grab it, it is so hot, it's scorching, and then I have to like wrap my sleeve around it or something or wear gloves, and it's a pain. So I came up with a way to make it simple, and it's really cheap to do. You can get the parts at any Lowe's or Home Depot or hardware store. It's easy to do, it doesn't cost much money. I'm gonna show you the parts that you're gonna need to make a sleeve for your pole to fit in. Alrighty, so here are the items that I use to make this sleeve. And again, this sleeve is just to protect my pole from any damage, especially because when you do pools, you're in and out of your truck, you're sliding your pole in and out of the back of your truck, and you can bang it up quite easily. So I want to protect it as much as possible. And so what I've got is I've got a 10-foot by 2-inch piece of PVC pipe, and I'm going to cut that down. And then I've got a 2-inch end cap that will fit on the end of the PVC pipe, and that's just protect the end of the pole when it slides into the bed of my truck. Also, I have a hacksaw. I have a piece of fine grit sandpaper. This is 120 grit. And I also have some WD-40. Any silicone spray will do. And again, you notice I do not have PVC pipe glue because I'm not going to glue this end cap on. Here's why. If I put this cap on, and I stick my pole in it and it's wet, water's going to accumulate in the end of it. I want to be able to take this off and clean it out, because if not, I'm going to get a bunch of algae and mold and gunk, and it'll get gross. So I want to be able to take this off. So this is just going to slide on the end of my pipe, my PVC pipe. So let me show you how this works. It's really simple. Oh, by the way, total cost of that pipe and this pipe ran about 18 bucks at Lowe's. This end cap, about $3. So pretty cheap, right? So let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, the first step was to put the PVC pipe in the back of my truck. If you notice, it's sitting against the end of my truck there. Going all the way into the side and sticking out way too far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball it. Again, if you notice, my pole is over there and it's sticking out pretty far too, and I've got my pole as short as it can go, so that's where I want to have it. So that's about how far it's going to hang over. So I don't really mind the end of it, because I'm going to take that end of my pole and it's going to be sticking out this side of the pipe. Okay, so it's going to be the reverse that it is right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eyeball it, and I just want this to hang over slightly. So I'm going to cut this just eyeball it about right here. So without taking a lot of time to do this, I'm just going to do this really quick, cut it right here, and then we'll have this PVC pipe end on it on the other side, and hopefully we'll be good to go. I'm going to show you how to secure it to your truck too. All right, I've got the end cut off now, and you notice there's a lot of like stuff on there. I got to deburr this, so I'm going to take this sandpaper, I'm going to sand that down, then I'm going to go to the other side, or I can go either end, and I'm going to sand down this part of the pipe just to make it a little bit thinner, so that sleeve, that end cap will fit on a little easier. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, the end is all sanded off. I'm just going to take this cap, and again, like I said, I'm not going to glue this on, I'm just going to slide it on the end and push it on. And again, I sanded it down a little bit so it fits. So that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this to my truck. I'm going to flip this around. This end of the pipe is going to go into that side, that corner of the bed of my truck, and then it's going to rest up here on the tailgate when it's up, and then I'm going to just use a bungee cord of sorts to just strap it on and hold it in place. So let's see how that works. Hey, one thing I forgot to do, I forgot to spray some of that silicone spray, that WD-40 into this, so I just did that. And I just kind of, again, that's just to make it slide a little easier. And I'll put it on. It slides on pretty cool, easy peasy. And now we'll put it in place and see how it works. Okay, the PVC pipe sleeve is in place. The capped end is down there. I used a bungee cord just on one of my tie down hooks to hold that in place. And then I did a little bungee cord up here as well. There's a little hole in here I mounted it to. So that's all. I don't need to be super tight. We're gonna take this pole, and again, I'm wearing gloves to protect my hands because it's super hot. I would cook my hands right now. We're gonna slide it in. Again, I'm using that end first. The handle end is gonna come to the end. But that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, and that's gonna protect it. Obviously, if I grab that part right there, it's gonna be hot. But this is gonna keep it out of the sun and keep it from burning my hands when I grab it to go service pools. So that's pretty much how it works. So folks, believe it or not, it's so hot outside that in the middle of that last clip I was making of the video for my pool pole sleeve, my phone overheated and shut off, so I had to come inside. It's that hot outside. Anyway, I just want to give you a little note. Some of you are not pool service people. Most of you who watch these videos are not pool service pros, but a lot of pool service pros make their own pole sleeve like that. But if you are servicing pools for a living, it's good to have something like that. It'll protect your pole. But even if you don't, and you just have your own residential pool, you're a private pool owner, having something like that to protect your pole, if you can't get it out of the sun and the elements, is actually a good idea because again, it will save wear and tear on your pole. You may just need a piece of PVC pipe, the 2-inch PVC pipe, to slip it into. And if your pipe sits horizontally, you can just hang that on whatever you normally hang your pole on. It'll just protect your pole, save it from the elements. Or if you have a place that you want to put what I just made in and angle it, you could do that too. But again, it's just something that will help protect your pool pole so that you don't end up ruining it too quickly. They do wear out over time, and it's just good to take care of it as best you can. So there you have it, folks. That is my video on how to make a pool pole sleeve to protect your pole when you either are transporting it or just to protect it when it's not being used around your pool. I hope it made sense. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comments section below this video. Or, as always, you can email me. My email is going to come across the bottom of the screen. It is kennypoolschool@gmail.com. Once again, kennypoolschool@gmail.com. If you want to find out how to get a pole like the one I use in this video and the one I use now regularly, just look below the description of this video and there'll be a link. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And until we meet again, remember to have fun, be safe, and always watch those kids and elderly folk and pets around water. And in this summer heat, stay hydrated. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.